Megan,
Yes, come in, please.
good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon. Please be seated.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Priyabrata Jena,
Yes, sir.
you are a technical graduate.
Yes, sir.
You have done your graduation from
IIT Roorkee.
IIT Roorkee.
Yes.
Why have you selected philosophy?
Sir, philosophy, there are multiple aspects based on which I opted for philosophy. First thing is I am a working professional, a full-time job I am doing, and preparing for mechanical optional is quite lengthy. For studying 8 semester subjects, it will take 7 to 8 months. And after that, my area of interest was philosophy because right from beginning, I have various inquisites towards morality, ethics, and all these subjects, religion, and all these things. That's why, due to practicality and due to my area of interest, I opted philosophy. And another factor is subject philosophy as an optional is very much concise. That can be revised within 3 to 4 months, and it has also overlapping with other GS subjects. That's why, sir, I have opted.
You are from Malkanagiri.
Yes, sir.
Which block?
So, Kalimala block.
Kalimala. Okay. So you have completed from IIT Roorkee.
Yes, sir.
Then you are working as Nuclear
Power Corporation of India Limited.
Nuclear Power Corporation of India Limited at
Tarapur, Maharashtra.
Maharashtra, Tarapur.
Yes.
Why you are working in such a good position, Nuclear Power Corporation of India, and it has a bigger role to play in development of India, different aspects. So why do you choose Odisha Civil Service?
Sir, I am quite obliged to get such an opportunity in Nuclear Power Corporation also, and I am working since last 6 years in their organization. And also, I have got promoted and all these things. A different aspect, and one aspect which I always kept in my life is what I feel is my job is very much specific to a field. And right from beginning, from my school days, I always felt that I want a people-to-people connection, working in a vulnerable area, give voice to the vulnerable people whose voices are unheard, working in government schemes, and fulfill the governance and all the challenges that are occurring in our state and the nation. That's why from school times I was also involved in NGOs. I worked in my village to teach students for free coaching. Then when I joined Tata Motors, that time also I worked for Fani. That time Fani cyclone occurred, and I along my team carried out relief work in Puri district. Then in my college days also I was involved in NSO and all these activities. Sir. Later on, even now in my organization also, I am working in CSR group. So it's my area of interest to work directly with the people, to stay among them, to work for them, and definitely achieve the goal of poor and vulnerable people.
You are originally from Malkanagiri or migrated?
No, I am from Bhadrak, but my parents are working. So right from beginning, I am staying in Malkanagiri.
Oh, migrated from Bhadrak. Okay. You are working in this Nuclear Corporation of
India.
Yes. Can you say, is there any damage to the nuclear plants or nuclear plant bomb storage in Pakistan in the Operation Sindoor?
So I think that is not available in public forum. The Kirana Hills, that area,
Kirana Hills,
but that is not available in public forum. We can't exactly
but
say.
the information which you may not be available in the public forum. But what is the information which you?
Sir, I can't give you information based on that internal information I can provide you. But that
yes, that we want. It's not government or official. Can you provide?
No, sir. I can provide it.
If you are selected for civil service, where do you opt to work?
Sir, I will be happy to work any place in Odisha.
Not in Malkanagiri?
Definitely, I will be happy to work in Malkanagiri also, because I have stayed right from beginning. That's also in a most Maoist area, Kalimala block. So I have no issue with rural posting and all these things. I can quite happily work there also.
Why there is a growth of Maoist activities in Kalimala?
Sir, there are various factors. First thing is
MB area, na? MB?
Yes, I am from MB 72.
MB?
MB 72 village.
72.
Yes.
Why there is growth of Naxalism in MV and Kalmela area?
So first thing is it's a rural area and poverty based economy is quite impoverished. People
There
condition
are a lot of blocks or areas there in Odisha who are a rural area and poverty is very bad condition. So what prompted there? Why not other? You have Maoist activities in Malkanagiri, some poor parts of Rayagada, Chandrapur, Malkanagiri, Kalimela. These are Maoist. What prompted? And what is the status now?
Sir, recently the number of left-wing extremism districts in India last 15 years is decreased from 96 to 37, and in Odisha also it reduced from 20 to 7. Now 7 districts are left-wing extremist districts, and even the incidents have reduced by 77% as per report, comment report. And the reason behind why Malkangiri is severely affected, there are multi reasons. One reason I want to mention is the reason is tribally affected reason, first thing, and that Naxalites are getting good recruitment from tribal blocks. There it is easier to brainwash those people, and the area is so impoverished. Government schemes do not reach there, so that's like a cut-off area, and the Naxalites are taking advantage of this cut-off area. But once the national highway work completed, and then that Guru Priya Setu work
For
completed.
growth of Naxalism, they need money.
Yes, sir.
Where do they get it?
So it's a well-established structure, that red corridor.
Yes. What is that well-established structure?
Sir, they are getting that red corridor extends not only in India, it extends up to Nepal and Myanmar, northeast border. All these things are connected, sir. For ammunitions, they take from earlier they used to attack on police chokis. Nowadays, they are getting high quality ammunitions from cross-border terrorism, and or it's they are also linked to organized crimes in different parts of the country. And from money, sir, I think somewhere left-wing extremism they are also getting from left-wing parties and left-wing that what we call left-wing, extremely left-wing ideological funding is also.
Is there any other way of funding they are getting?
Other way of funding, sir. Sir, I am unable to.
I am not able to follow.
Yes.
It is alleged that some of the government officials continuously working there, they are also funding for the Naxalites.
Yes, sir. That ideological funding I mentioned. That ideological funding,
Yes.
that left-wing extremist, that ideology is persistent in urban.
No, ideological, not ideological funding. What do you mean by ideological funding? There is no question of ideology. They are funding for their safety.
Okay.
One. Second thing is that they are funding because when there will be growth of Naxalism, external force, government will not monitor, supervise the programs, and this is to adopt their corrupt practices. Do you know it?
No, sir, I am exactly not aware of this because this is first time I am listening these things. Maybe there may be multi.
Some of the
aspects.
officers, they are interested to stay in these areas as BDO, as supply inspector, as engineers, as JEs.
But generally, sir, Malkangiri is considered a punishment transfer.
Some people are staying there since long. And recently, most of the whatever I have seen, vigilance raid is being done on the officers of Malkangiri district.
Yes.
And huge amount of cash has been recovered. Huge amount, 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs cash on the road. This is the thing. Because we have to, when we want to check these Naxalites, we have to stop all these things. And we have to pass information, correct information to our top boss. Your father is staying there?
Yes, sir. Father is staying.
Kalimela?
72.
72, yes. I know, I have gone there. Okay. Yes.
Philosophy optional.
Yes.
What is the philosophy behind ensuring justice?
Ensuring justice. Sir, justice is a Latin word which came from word just. Just means connection. It connects different ideals. Justice connects liberty, equality, fraternity. All these conflicting ideals, justice organizes. Justice means giving fair and liberal treatment and giving rule of law to the people. And when equality comes, liberty goes out. When liberty comes, equality goes out. These are generally egalitarian and libertarians. There is a conflict. But justice binds both these concepts. It ensures equality. No value is enforced upon others. So it binds equality, liberty, and fraternity together.
Okay, let's talk about equality. You mentioned so many times. Is it really required to ensure equality or for the state, or we should leave it to the market force? Let meritocracy prevail, let people compete with each other, and let them succeed those who have knowledge. Or do we need certain type of additional factors to support the backwards to ensure equality?
Yes, sir. There are two concepts. The rule of law. In rule of law, we ensure that law is prevalent, so all will be subjected to same law. So it's rule of law. But in context of India, where some people are marginalized and some people are impoverished, so government has to interfere with their schemes, their social security schemes. So there, because we need to ensure that the starting line of everyone is same. That's the motto of justice. That's the motto of equality. Equality cannot be ensured in an unequal society. Equality is giving equal opportunity and adequate opportunity, and not ensuring equality for all. Otherwise, it will ultimately lead to equality will degenerate into license. So it should be ensured. So there should be balance. That in India, what we call, it is a proper balance between that extreme, both right and left wing extremism. So we follow a socialist structure in which government enforces certain schemes and government leave others for the market also. So it's a perfect blend of both.
Do you think after abolition of Section 377 and after giving adequate rights to the LGBTQ plus community, we have ensured justice to this community?
Yes, sir. 377 abrogation of 377 and 370 Article 370 and IPC Code 377 for LGBTQ. We have generally justice. What I personally feel is after abrogation of 370, we have ensured that it was a temporary.
370.
Article 370, sir. Sir, I didn't understand. You asked for Jammu Kashmir?
No, not about Jammu Kashmir. I'm only talking only 377.
Oh.
Section 377 IPC. After its abolition or decriminalized same-sex relationship, it has been decriminalized now in India after the Navjot Singh Johar issue,
Yes.
right?
It's a landmark judgment of Navjot Singh Johar.
So my question is, have we ensured justice to this LGBTQ plus community? Because now they have their rights to choose their partner, to have a romantic relationship. They are enjoying their Article 21 right to have a relationship, right? But right to marriage is not there. It is not there as of now. So far, relationship is concerned.
Sir, in India's context, marriage is not only limited to marriage. Marriage has multiple dimensions. Like it's an institution, so it has multiple purposes. Apart from recreation of child, there are other aspects like adoption. There are other aspects like inheritance of property. All these factors will come. LGBTQ, that they got right for legalization of same sex. It's a partial, I would say, partial liberty which has been given. In complete liberty, yet we will have to look at, we have to legalize their marriage also. That's my opinion.
Got it. Okay.
Can we do as a society? Can we do without philosophy?
Can we survive without philosophy?
Can we do without philosophy as a society?
Sir, in society, philosophy is must, because in human society we have to give values to ethics. Otherwise, the values like humanity will not survive. Otherwise, there will be what we call that in language of Hobbes, the social contract theory that emerged due to, and after social contract theory, society emerged and ethics came out, and all this morality debate came out. So for the humanitarian society, I think.
To tell me one area in your entire perception where an action follows without philosophy.
Sir, I don't know.
An action follows, an action comes out of without philosophy? Is there any action which is possible, personal level, societal level, country level, that we can go for any action without a philosophy?
Sir, philosophy may our action may overtake philosophy, but there is some philosophical background.
So that means you admit there are some actions where that can be without philosophy.
No, sir. Sometimes we will have to. An action can't be without philosophy, but philosophy, our action may overtake sometimes the required, like capital punishment.
That's not my question. My question is, can there be actions as an individual, as a society, as a state, as a country? Whatever we do, can action or do actions precede philosophy or it follows philosophy?
It follows philosophy, some sort of philosophy.
So that means we cannot have any action without a philosophy.
So it will come under some other philosophy. So like, for example, I'll give capital punishment. One group of people will say it is not non-ethical because we are punishing we are taking life of.
No, I'm not talking about ethics at all. I'm specific on a philosophy. The state government or you are getting a lot of freebies nowadays, right? So what is the philosophy behind that?
Sir, there are both positives and negatives. Positives is it is a part of social justice scheme this government is doing in the name of freebies. But negative is it is hampering. Government is doing at certain times that will gain vote. So that's a negative aspect. But there is certain philosophy like it's part of our social security scheme.
Which philosopher is your least favorite?
Least favorite in India, I will go with Charvaka.
Why is that?
Because Charvaka give up ethics and morality and focus on hedonism. And similarly, Epicureanism also.
So hedonism doesn't have an ethics?
Hedonism have ethics which will have later on will have negative implication on society. That's what I feel.
Why? If I do not take hedonism as if I take hedonism, if you translate that, this is hedonism is for pleasure, right?
Yes.
That is the philosophy how we get pleasure, or if we pursue pleasure, right? And that to immediate pleasure. If you translate that word in Sanskrit, it comes to Anand. And all of us go for that. So what is wrong with that? If you have not find pleasure in a civil service, would you have come and sit over here? You are in a good position.
Sir,
Did you get my question?
Yes,
Am I clear on my question?
Yes.
No, come.
Sir, hedonism of Charvaka, it tells that is a line in Brahma Sutra. It is mentioned that Yavat Jivat Sukham Jivat Hidam Krita Ghritam Pivat. Right? You do depth and drink ghee. But that is the extreme form of hedonism. If I look for extreme form of hedonism, society will degenerate into that we call. I think
You are contradicting yourself, isn't it? It was an extreme form of philosophy that you are saying, right? When it is extreme, the general society will never go for that, no? Because it is extreme. And general society is not extreme society. So the society, the philosophy itself admits that this philosophy will not be followed by a general society or a general mass of society. So what is in your view, why he became your list? Is there any other reason or you are not telling me?
So first reason is this hedonism.
Okay.
Second reason is it takes away man from a spirituality part of life. That's what I feel. Man give up his higher goals and keep on enjoying this.
So goals you are talking about yourself or about by some theorists, or how our goals should be there?
For on society perspective also there should be some higher goals apart from pleasure and pain. Then in individual level it should be society.
Give me one example of a higher goal.
Higher goals are charity. It may not be good for me because I am giving part of my money which I could have used for my self pleasure, but I give some part to society.
I think for me it is okay.
We're talking about hedonism, right? Don't you believe in hedonism?
No, sir, I don't believe in extreme form of hedonism. Rather, in utilitarian approach, I will believe there is also pleasure and pain. But extreme form of hedonism, I don't believe in that.
Don't you have an attraction towards pleasure and you go away from pain?
So it's a natural tendency to be attracted towards pleasure, but it's our inner consciousness which keep one away from extreme forms.
Anyway, let's talk about social contract theory we are talking. Huh? What is social contract theory?
Hobbes proposed social contract theory that life before society was it was very difficult, short, solitary, and violent. So men came together, gave up certain rights, so that society would protect them. So it's a give and take relation between society and sovereignty, and that's the form of society which arrived.
Got it. All right. This is all about your interview. Some important feedbacks. Now, so far knowledge and philosophy is concerned, you are outstanding. Socio-political philosophy, especially justice equality part, आपण ଭଲ ଭାବରେ ପଢିଛନ୍ତି ବହୁତ ବଢିଆ କହିଲେ ଭଲ ଲାଗିଲା ମୋତେ ହେଲା ଦି ତିନିଟା କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ପଚାରି ସେଥିପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଭିତରକୁ ଗଲେନି सोशियो पॉलिटिकल फिलोसफी पार्ट क्वाइट गुड मु भावुची से अनुसार आप रेस्ट पार्ट भी पढ़िथिबे एवं सबुठु भल कथा होची कि गोटे क्वेश्चन पचारला परे आपण वन लाइन रे आंसर न देकी ताकू एक्सप्लेन करी बुझौछन एक्चुअली जस्टिस रो कनेक्शन कोन अछि इक्वालिटी सहित इक्वालिटी सहित सोशियो पॉलिटिकल फिलोसफी कोन कनेक्टेड से सब डिस्कस कले ई पार्टटा बहुत भलो सो ऑप्शनल पार्ट बाबदरे मु किछि अधिक डेवलपमेंट पई कहूं ठीक अछि रेस्ट रहिला करंट अफेयर आई एक्सपेक्ट आपण पढुथिबे लास्ट 15 डेज रो मिनिमम करंट अफेयर्स आपण देखिदेबे द हिंदू रो एडिटोरियल प्लस फ्रंट पेज मिनिमम 15 दिन जदि टाइम हुए देन गो फॉर एडिटोरियल जदि नाही चलियो देन आपनकर डिस्ट्रिक्ट प्रोफाइल हिस्ट्री ज्योग्राफी इकोनॉमी पॉलिटी कल्चर हला रेस्ट भलो कहउचंती एवं आई कांटेक्ट खाली टिके करिवे रेस्ट ठीक अछि हे जो आपनकर ऑल द बेस्ट
Okay, thank you.
No, it is good, and I'm really happy with your depth of knowledge
Yes,
in this clarity. The one thing I'm searching from yesterday is clarity. Candidates' clarity. See, even if you make a mistake, you should have a clarity, and I'm sure you have that clarity. And I would love to see you through that. Good job. Good job. You have done a good job.
You'll qualify this time.
Yeah.
Sir, is it your first time?
फर्स्ट तो इसमें बट पता चला कि हाथ और मूवमेंट को एक्सप्लेन करिए कि
हाथ मूवमेंट आपण करि परबे किछ असुविधा नै बट टिके जदी मूवमेंट
Not to the extent you are getting a lecture. Not to the extent you are giving a lecture.
yes
Within a certain limit.
सेटा गोटे न्याचुरल टेंडेंसी हम जो एबे कहलो कथावार्ता कला बेले हाथटा टिके बुली जिवो इट्स अ न्याचुरल टेंडेंसी बट इट शुड नॉट बी टू द एक्सटेंट ऑफ गिविंग ए लेक्चर और टेकिंग ए क्लास you can have some that is accepted
Minimum.
Yes
आर्टिफिशियल लग है
एटा आर्टिफिशियल तो मत लागो मु तो 10 जन लोग कहलेनी एरा का YouTube रे सिखौछन that's not natural you are not natural okay so you should be natural
हाथ उठांतु किंतु ए लेवल को उठे की कहबेनी मो लेवल को उठेबेनी एतला अल्प उठे
don't go to सामना लोकटा फील ना करू जे तमे गोटे लेक्चर दोछ
हां
that's it बाकी जिंस समस्त ह्यूमन बीइंग दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड it's just okay thank you
All the best.
yeah